Hi, sixth graders. My name is Mrs. Johnson, and I will be your teacher for science class this year. Some of you are at home today, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you either tomorrow or on Friday. So if you are in Group A, I'll be meeting you in class tomorrow. And if you are a 100% virtual learner, then I will be setting up a Google Meet to touch base with you on Friday. So I look forward to that. So a lot of the times when you're working from home, what you'll be doing is watching a screencast of me giving some directions, and then you'll have your assignment or your task. Sometimes you'll see me, and sometimes you'll see Mr. Clocker. And both of us are doing the same thing, and that's cool. So we're both your teachers, okay? So you're always going to start by going to the agenda and finding today's date. So today is Tuesday, September 8th, and so we have the activities on here. So if you're in Group A, that means that you're remote today, which means you should be logging in from home. If you're in Group B, the F2F means face-to-face. So that means you're in class, and so I'm probably giving you directions in class right now. And if you're 100% distance, that means you're always at home. So your information will always be right here in this yellow column. Right, so if you are at home today, whether you're Group A remote or the distance learner, you are going to be doing two things. The first thing you're going to be doing is reading through this intro or welcome letter. Have your parents read through it along with you. It's just some important information so that you kind of know how things are going in our science class. Okay, and then the other activity is to complete the virtual locker, and I'm going to go through the directions for that right now on the screencast. So everything is always linked right to the agenda, so don't try to go through and find stuff on Schoology. Just go to the agenda and click on the links. There are other places, they're all in folders, but this is the easiest way to do it. So you click on that. And the virtual locker is really just a way so that we can get to know each other and so that you can tell me a little bit about yourself and what your interests are, okay? So in your virtual locker, what you're going to be doing is choosing one of three templates. So there's a gray one, there's a red one, and there's a yellow one. So you'll choose one of those, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then you'll be putting some different pictures or icons or something like that that explain some things about yourself. I'm going to go to this one. So some of the things that you might put on there are pictures of your family, your friends, and your pets. You might talk about some of your favorites, your favorite books, movies, TV shows, music, sports, activities, things like that. Things that you're interested in, colleges, hobbies, your favorite subjects, okay? Or anything else that you think that is important that I know about you or that your classmates know about you, okay? So I'll start out by showing you mine. So here is my virtual locker, and I have my Bitmoji on here. You'll see that pop up periodically. So a couple things about myself, just a brief introduction. Some of you know me, some of you have seen me around town. I do live in Rogers. I live here with my husband, Andy, and my three kids. Some of you might know Olivia. She is in 7th grade here at Rogers, or Emily. She's in 5th grade at Hassan this year. And then I also have Lucas, who is in 1st grade at Hassan. So some of the things that I like doing with my family is we like traveling. And so here's some pictures of us last summer when we went out west to Glacier National Park and we drove up into Canada. It was a super beautiful trip. We were kind of bummed that we didn't really get the opportunity to go anywhere this past summer, but we're looking forward to traveling somewhere next summer as well. So I put a picture of an airplane because travel. I also really like reading. I like running. I like music. I put a picture of Prince on here because I do like Prince. My favorite food is sushi. I don't get to eat it very often, but when I do, I really enjoy it. And then I have a couple of Bitmojis on here. I have my scientist Bitmoji where I'm looking, sorry, you can't maybe see that, where I'm looking through a magnifying glass because I really do like to learn about the world, and that's why I became a science teacher. And then my teacher Bitmoji here. And then the last one that I put on there is the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. It's where I went to college. It's where I got my 4-year degree. And then I got my master's degree from the University of St. Mary's. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. So what you're going to be doing next is creating one of these about yourself. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go back up in these slides, these three blank ones that are gray, red, or yellow, and you're going to choose which one of those three you would like. Okay, once you choose it, so I'm going to bring you over to the side over here. You're going to left click, or I'm sorry, right click, not left click, and then you're going to say copy. Okay, you can also do Command C. Then you're going to go to File, New Presentation. And then over here you can right click again and hit paste. And the original locker should show up. This is also going to show up where it says import slides. Click do not link. Okay, we don't need to link it to the original presentation right now. Then I'm going to ask you right away to go to the untitled presentation and name it with whatever your name is. So let's say my name is Krista Johnson, and I am in science for hour 3. So that's what you're going to write up there. All right. So once you get there, then you can start putting your things about yourself in your locker. Okay. So if you go down into this corner, oh no, it's not going to let me. There you go. This corner right here, this Explore, and you click on it, that will let you search things on Google Slides. So let's say that you are a soccer player. Okay, so you might click there and type in soccer. And then I would probably click on images over here. I might find a picture of soccer that I like. Maybe I like this purple ball. And click on the little plus sign, and it will put it into my locker page. Now you're going to want to size it, okay, to smaller. When I do these ones, I like to click this remove link so that it doesn't show on there. Another trick that you can do, if you type in soccer and the letters PNG after it, it's going to give you pictures of soccer that don't have a background on it. So sometimes those are kind of fun. So I might hit plus, and then I can resize it, and it doesn't have a background. So maybe I wanted to, you know, like that sitting in my locker on the bottom or whatever. Okay. So it's kind of another fun way to do that. You can search up anything that you want on there to put in your locker. Okay. You could also put pictures of your own friends and family and pets or whatever you have. You would just need to either take a picture with your Chromebook, or if you have a phone and take a picture, you can email it to yourself and download it if you know how to do that. We'll talk more about those technology skills later. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, so you could put more generic pictures if you're unsure of how to do that. All right. So then once you are finished creating your locker, you're going to want to make sure that the sharing settings are on. And I know on mine it switched it. It used to be that everybody at ISD 728 could access it, and now they changed it. So if you click that share button in the corner and you click change link to Independent School District 728, and then done, okay? That way, I can open it, or any of your classmates. When you're finished with it, to submit it to me, you're going to go back to the agenda, and you're going to click on Virtual Locker Submission, and there'll be another screencast showing you how to turn it in. It's going to be due by Friday for all learners. All right. Good luck. Please send me an email if you need help. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. However, with the face-to-face, we're going to be outside doing some demos today. So I'll try to get back to you in between classes or at the end of the day. All right, have fun.